By the way, look at Infosys and the way it's turned. It was going into the numbers with a fair degree of optimism, and now it's suddenly collapsed from the highs. We've seen it come off nearly 2%, and all that has happened in a matter of 2 minutes. So big fall in it.
Someone is sniffing a weak one.
Someone is sniffing, a weak set of numbers.
And if they're wrong, that could be a blessing in disguise. Yeah, I'll tell you what, because the expectations weren't very great till, maybe 48 hours or so ago. Yeah. Now you're talking about that guidance, etc. And now the stock, if the stock went into its numbers 2.5% higher, then you would say, okay, maybe if...
some positioning, for tomorrow, perhaps it won't...
unless it's a howler.
Yeah, unless it's a howler. Year to date,
Rima will tell us tomorrow morning.
Year to date, the stock is anyway down close to about 17%.
Yeah.
On a year-to-date basis, so it's underperformed the Nifty. We should pull up the Nifty IT too. The Nifty IT year-to-date is down 14%. Infi is down close to about 17%. But generally, compared to the index, IT, large cap IT has disappointed. But clearly, the market is sniffing
maybe it's just that people don't want to take too much of a bravado position finally in the last minutes of trade.
And just wait.
Just neutralize.
Let the numbers come.
Neutralize your position, let the number come, and then we'll deal with it. Maybe it's just some of that, just some profit taking after a 1% rally. But we'll see.
I think the result of the last 60 minutes was the one that Sonal addressed. SRF zooming away 2.5% higher. The street likes it. It appears there's a bit of a margin beat on that one. That said, let's start SRF. Let's get it up. For our viewers, it should come up. Let's take a look at some of the stocks that did do well as we wrap up trade. The Nifty goes home with a gain of around 150 points. Infosys lost its way in the final hour of trade, but otherwise the markets went home with pretty good gains. Tata Motors led the way, up 2.5%. Shriram Finance as well was up close to around 2%, while you have Bharti Airtel that was up 2%. So all those three stocks, in fact, did pretty well. What else? Apollo Hospitals, well, that goes home with a gain of around 2%. On the losing end, though, from the Nifty pack, Tata Consumer a little bit nervous, down close to around 2% ahead of its numbers. HUL as well did come in for some profit taking. And Infosys, from trading in the green, that goes home with a cut of close to around, 0.5% or thereabouts. From the broader markets, what did well? Jaiswal Nikko, there was a large trade out there. That's why that stock was up close to 20%. You had Bombay dying. Well, there's a change at the top in all probability. Mr. Wadia, returning to the helm and wants to make the real estate business, a big one. So that's why that one was up 13.5%. MRPL, all those losses that we saw on the day of the result reaction, well, that's completely U-turned, and the stock is up 10% from the lows that we saw on the result day itself. Ola Electric was up 6.5%. Large trade getting cleaned out there. Anthem Bio, that stock, in fact, was down 3%. It ended with a cut of close to around 4%. So massive move out there. On the flip side, Lodha and Oberoi go home with cuts because of large trades, while Z Entertainment as well posted its numbers, was down 5%. Another 3% in today's trade as well.
Okay, well, that brings us to a close in this edition of Closing Bell. Don't go anywhere. On the other side is Markets Forward. Stay tuned.